It's time to process, prepare, and preserve this week's harvest with Weston Equipment, Bradley Smokers, High Mountain Seasonings, and Outdoor Edge Knives.
Without a doubt, whole muscle venison jerky is the American hunter's favorite snack food. But sometimes whole muscle jerky can get a little dry and a little chewy. So I'm going to show you an alternative to making whole muscle jerky, and that's a product that I call jerky nuggets. Now what we're going to do here is we'll take the 8-inch butcher knife here from our Outdoor Edge game processor set. We're going to take this large roast here and we're just going to cut it into about 1-inch thick strips. You can see how nice that 8-inch butcher knife just glides right through that large piece of meat. This thing is just razor sharp. We're going to cut it down here, and now what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and cut this up into about 1-inch cubes. Now generally jerky is sliced very thin, but we're going to process these nuggets the same way that you would whole muscle strip jerky. We're going to marinate them in the same fashion. We're going to season them in the same fashion, except the smoking technique is going to be a good bit different. It's going to take a little bit more time to dry them, and they're not going to be quite as shelf stable as a whole muscle strip of jerky. Now the seasoning profile that we're going to be using is High Mountain's Inferno blend. And High Mountain has so many different blends of various jerky seasonings. Sometimes it can be pretty hard to tell what flavor profile you'd like to have. One suggestion that I would have for you is High Mountain's Variety Pack. This has 5 different types of seasoning in it, so you can pick the flavored jerky that suits your taste the best. Now we'll just put our jerky nuggets right up here on our Weston scales, and always remember, it's important to get an accurate weight on your meat products so you know exactly how much seasoning to add. Okay, it looks like we've got about 2 pounds of meat there, and the seasoning packets that come in the jerky sampler kit are actually weighed out for 4 pounds of meat. So I know I need exactly half a packet to season this 2 pounds of meat. Now we'll take the meat right off the top of our scales, put it right into our mixing pan. We can take our game shears here from the Outdoor Edge game processor, and we'll just cut our seasoning packet open. There we go. I'm going to put just about half of it on there. If you like a little hotter jerky, you can add a little bit more, but I'm going to back off a little bit. I don't want it to get too hot, so I'm just going to follow the directions and use the required amount. Now we'll add just a little bit of water here, and the only reason we're adding the water is just to break up the seasonings and get it thoroughly mixed in here with our meat product. Now we'll just mix it well just to make sure that we have the seasoning thoroughly coating our jerky nuggets. Now we'll just take our jerky nuggets and we're going to place them into a heavy-duty Weston vacuum bag here, and we're going to vacuum seal it in our Weston vacuum machine. Now we could actually take these jerky nuggets, simply cover the pan, and place it in our refrigerator and allow it to marinate for about 24 to 36 hours and let that seasoning slowly penetrate into that meat. Or we can use our Weston vacuum as a marinating machine and allow the vacuum to pull those seasonings right through those muscle fibers and give us a very nice, evenly seasoned and flavored jerky nugget. You know, there's a lot of vacuum packaging machines out there on the market, but watch out for all those machines out there that are made of plastic with plastic components. This is a stainless steel, solid, durable, sturdy machine that's going to last you for a long time. All right, there we go, all sealed up, and we can place this now in our refrigerator, let it marinate overnight, and we'll be ready to take it into our Bradley smoker.
See our full line of instructional game processing DVDs on our website at OutdoorEdge.com.
All right, now we've placed our jerky nuggets on the racks of our Bradley smoker, and we've set the oven temperature for about 170 degrees. Now this product is going to cook a lot more like a roast than it is to be dried like jerky. This is a larger piece of meat, about 1 inch by 1 inch, so we want to cook it a little bit more like a roast. We're going to start the oven temperature out at 170 degrees, and we've turned on our smoke generator to start applying that good natural smoke flavor to the jerky nuggets right away. Now we'll let it in there for about 2 hours, then we'll gradually step the temperature up to 180, then we'll go up to 190, and then maybe even 200 until we can grab a hold of those nuggets and begin to tear them apart, much similar to a roast, and then our jerky nuggets will be done. Jerky nuggets are a lot moister and more tender than regular whole muscle strip jerky. Always remember, processing your own wild game animals can be fun, enjoyable, and very rewarding if you have the tools and the knowledge to do the job.
You're watching Outdoor Edge's Love of the Hunt.